I said there was never any marriage ceremony. So we don't have to find out what was the name of the marriage officer and what was the name of the witnesses. I say this marriage was contracted in heaven. Allah chose her as his wife. And when Allah and his messenger has decreed a thing, there is no option. No option. So Aisha radiallahu ta'ala has no option. Her parents have no option because Allah has decreed it. There is no marriage ceremony of ijab and qubul because Allah has already married them. So to say that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ married Aisha is false. Never use that term that he married her. Rather you should say that Allah himself married them, if you want to use that terminology. He took the decision, he ordered that they be married. He could have, if he wanted, decided on this before she was born. Yeah. He could have, if he wanted, take the decision when she was 1 day old. Yes, he could have done it. 1 day old, she's 1 day old. So it is irrelevant whether it was before she was born or whether it was when she was only 1 day old or whether it was when she was 6 years old. It was irrelevant. Age has no significance here. Because Allah who created her from a drop of sperm, He's the one who took the decision. So to say that the Prophet married her at age 6 is false. Having disposed of that, and those who disagree will have to inform me who was the marriage officer, and who were the witnesses, and whether the contract of ijab and qabul was there, and whether there was any choice in the matter. But then when was the marriage consummated? Answer: the marriage was consummated when she reached the age of puberty. Which is exactly what happened in the case of Maryam alayhi salam. Allah ordained that she become pregnant at the age when she had just attained the age of puberty. Now it may come as a surprise to you, but just 1 or 2 generations ago, most girls were married shortly after the age of puberty. Yeah. I know several in my own little island, my own little Caribbean island of Trinidad, my own little beautiful Caribbean island of Trinidad, who were married at ages of 13 and 14, and it was common. Such marriages were common until Dajjal came along, and Dajjal brainwashed our people and all of mankind, because he wants to bring about a world of zina, a world in which no woman will be married and be still a virgin. No. You must have lost your virginity long ago. She's a schoolgirl and she's attending school in Minnesota and she is 14 years of age. She's already had 2 abortions. And that's no big thing. It's commonplace. Huh? This is Dajjal's plan to bring about a sexual revolution that will attend or be a byproduct of the feminist revolution. Well, then how do we respond? In the Muslim village, our daughters would not be forced to be married against their will. No. No one can force a girl to marry against her will. No. Our daughters will be married. We would recommend marriage early, because this is the natural thing and this is the sunnah. And when our daughters have their babies, the first baby will be born when the body is still young. That's the best time. No man will ever know what it takes for a woman to give birth to a baby. The terror that must be in the heart of a woman if she's 35 years of age and giving birth to her first baby. Terror in her heart. Will I survive? Or will I die? What's going to happen to me? Am I going to come out of this as a cripple or whatever it is? But thank Allah we have experts with us today who can explain the subject better than I can. And so our daughters will have their babies when they are young. And secondly, early marriage helps to preserve the moral fabric of the society. And also that there are no women in the village who are unmarried and who yet want a husband. If a woman is unmarried in the village, it's because she chooses to remain unmarried, and that's her choice. The village will have lots and lots and lots of children. Notice I didn't use the word kids. I don't know whether you know it, but only goats and Americans have kids. So Imran always speaks of children, and he laughs inside of him when he hears you talking about your kids. Is she really a goat? She doesn't look like a goat. She has kids. MashaAllah, he said, marry and have children, many children, so that my ummah will grow in size, said the Prophet ﷺ. We have directed attention to only certain parts of the village. Number one, the unity of the village and dealing with the problem of sectarianism. Number two, self-sufficiency of the village. So, food production. So we need water. I could have talked about energy, but we could do that later. Yeah, I'm going to stop now. And we talked about the village and the male-female relationship, and we talked about children in the village. This does not exhaust the subject, but this gives you a pretty good idea of what direction we're moving in with the subject of getting off the ship that is sinking in order to survive, and getting off the ship and then proceeding to seek to establish the deen at the micro level. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may bless all those, our brothers and sisters, our sons and daughters who are now convinced to get off the ship and who will now be searching for villages in the countryside where they can establish Islam. رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا يَا مَوْلَانَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ بِرَحْمَتِكَ يَا أَرْحَمَ الرَّاحِمِينَ آمين.